And Katie Hobbs is joining us now to tell us what your process is now, which you've used extensively in this election for reviewing votes, recounting votes, and what the legislature wants to change it to.
Well, we have already built in a logic and accuracy test in every county before each election and then after each election. So they're testing all the equipment prior, both before and after the election to make sure it's working properly. And there's also a hand count audit in every county. So Maricopa County has gone above and beyond this year and done an additional post-election logic and accuracy test, and then just finished 2 other deep dive audits on all of the equipment. And the results came back completely clean. But the Senate has subpoenaed all of the equipment and all of the ballots to do their own so-called independent audits. A judge today ruled that that subpoena is valid and that the county has to turn those things over. But so they're trying to put those things into statute into the future so that they would have just unfettered access to all of the equipment and ballots. And that's concerning on many levels. Number one, we already do all of those things. But number two, there's concerns about chain of custody and things like that, which, you know, most people should have a little bit of skepticism about in terms of turning those things over to a third party.
Yeah, I mean, the more the ballots move around, the more susceptible they become to manipulation.
Absolutely. Yeah, we certainly don't want that to happen.
And in the Senate's review, they're going to now review all of the votes cast in the last presidential election because they've managed through a subpoena to get custody of those ballots. What do you expect to happen in that review?
Well, I expect them to find nothing wrong. I expect the results to match what the tabulated results came up with from the election. We know that there was no widespread fraud or irregularity that changed votes, and their audit is going to come up the same way that all the other audits have come up. And the people that are hoping that something wrong is going to be found are going to be very disappointed at the end of this additional audit.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.